Hello and welcome to Graceful Pageant Interviews. I'm Grace, your Miss Elegance of the World UK 2021/22, and I have another amazing guest with me here today. So would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Constance Seddon, and I'm a classic Regal World 21/22.
So congratulations on winning your title.
Oh, thank you very much, Grace.
So, first of all, I just want to ask you, what inspired you to enter the pageant system that you entered?
I looked at the writing, which the CEO put and described that the values and what she was trying to achieve into getting ladies in to join this pageant and come out with something out of it in terms of inspiring them to be confident and to be able to look after themselves well, dress well, and be able to present themselves and be able to have a voice. So I thought that was me. That was for me, yeah.
Oh, amazing. You said about having a voice. So what is it that you advocate for then? What's your voice for?
Yes, I wanted to have a way or a platform from which I can talk about my passion. I'm very much into campaigning for organ donation among Black people. There's a very big problem there. Some patients have had to wait 10 years before they can get an organ because they can't get a match and because there's not that many to choose from, really. So I really needed a place or a title I could use and get somewhere to speak about it and be able to say I am so and so with a title and get invited to communities, get invited to events, and just say my piece.
Wow, that's an amazing thing to do, especially like I've never heard anybody say that that's what they've campaigned before. So it's obviously something that isn't addressed enough.
It's not what it is. The NHS tries to put out word that come forward, but I think there's need to actively go there and say, this is the problem. Some people may not even read those adverts. Some people may not even know they're actually on the register until they sign out, or they might not even follow it to know what the regulations are. In the past, people had to step forward and sign in, but now the government has just said if you're not going to opt out actively, then you're in.
Yeah.
So yeah, and a lot of people, some people don't even know they're in. So others actively come out. So I found in the Black communities, from my experience working in the hospital, that there's such a shortage because a lot have pulled out.
Wow. So you said you work in a hospital. What is it that you do then?
I'm a specialist nuclear medicine radiographer. So I come across a lot of the kidney problems because my job entails checking to see if kidneys are working, or checking to see the ones that have been transplanted, if they've accepted, if they're working well in the recipient.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So I came across a lot of that during my work, and obviously I did come across Black people who just have nobody to donate.
Yeah.
Kidney.
Wow, that's an amazing job that you're doing, and you do pageant stuff alongside that. So It's like, that's amazing that you get to do, like, that you've got time to do everything else, because there's a lot that goes into being involved in pageants as well. So
Um,
yeah, sorry.
no, I was just going to say, I've been in the healthcare uh, from 1987.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
right. So I've been working all these years. So in 2020, I took flexi retirement. So I'm only doing now 3 days. So the rest of the time, I diverted into doing stuff I've always wanted to do, but didn't have the time because I was still full-time work, and I had no time to do all the
Yeah.
stuff that I have to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing. So with Regal World Pageant, did it go virtual? Was it a live event? How did it work?
It was virtual because it was, still during the hard times when we had to stay in. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so a lot of the tasks, we just did them just whenever we could, distanced, and um, just send in the work, and yeah.
Yeah. How did you find doing appearances virtually? Because obviously it's so difficult to get things done. So how did you find battling the whole virtual side of doing appearances and getting your word out there?
We had to do some Zoom question time with the CEO.
Yeah.
So she got to see us then. She got to speak to us. She got to ask questions, and the tasks which she was giving us were going to do a video of yourself doing this, and with different situations, or do it in an evening gown, or do it with day dress, and yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And we had
wow.
to do little speeches as well. So yeah.
Ah, did you have a favorite round that you did in it then?
My favorite was the evening. It was the evening gown, because that's that we had to combine with the little speech at the end, and I like to do stuff like that.
Ah, what was your evening gown like that you chose? Like, what color did you go for? What was it like?
Um, the one I competed with on the final was the gold. It was gold, yes, um, with a tail. So
Oh, wow. So, was this your first ever pageant that you entered, or have you been in other ones previously?
the kind of competitions I've been in before were not pageants per se, but they were dress competitions.
Yeah,
Those I've done dress competitions, and I've won those. So these were just, you wear your own dress. There's nobody to say wear such and such a gown. You just wear what you think, and then you just compete. So that's what I've done in the past, because for those, there's not much preparation needed. You just turn up, and once you're registered, compete, win, that's it. There's no yeah. So
so
yeah, I've won a few of those,
yeah,
because while I was working, that's the only thing I could actually do where you didn't need to do like a follow-up. I just needed a one-time
yeah.
appear, do what you
So,
need to do, go on a weekend, that's it, done.
oh, so this was like your first big pageant, really, then. So,
Yes.
and you won a title, so congratulations.
Oh,
Um,
thank you. Yeah, I was quite excited myself. I didn't believe it. At 58, I mean.
oh, you did not look 58 at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the bones inside, isn't it? And be
So
fooled by the outside. Yeah.
you look gorgeous, don't you? You look amazing. Um, so since you've won, then what have you been doing with your reign? Like, what things have you been getting involved in?
Right. I've been involved in talking to young people, mainly there's a youth center in my town, talking to young people, young ladies, women,
Yeah.
the youth, just to say to them, I'm 58 and I've done this. and I've done that. There's no reason why you can't have a profession, do your studies, have a job, and you can still do other things like what I've done. I'm still a professional, and there's nothing stopping me doing fashion, and there's nothing stopping me doing charity work. So, do something with yourself just to help people, not to just worry about that, I can't think of anything to do. There's always out there for someone to do, surely. And there's a lot of support in this country for young people to get into work, to get into training. And if they want to do fashion and beauty, there is so much on offer. And I've also been going to a community center just near me and just making some breakfast for people who pop in.
Wow.
And I've also been doing, there's a canal, the Leeds-Liverpool canal passes near us, and there's a group there that go and pick up the litter and remove anything that might damage the ecosystem in the canal. So, yeah.
Wow, you're very involved in your community then, aren't you?
Yes.
That's amazing. So how do you find with like your family and everything to do with like family involved with pageantry? Do they get it? Do they get involved in it?
Well, I have 3 children. They're all grown up and they all have their own places. So it's just me and my husband at home. So I do have the time to do stuff. So I didn't mention to them that I had joined the pageant.
Did you not? I kept it as a surprise.
I didn't say anything to them. I only sent them a photo of me with my crown. But anyway, my little grandchildren came over to stay with me. I have 3 grandchildren. So 2 of them came over for a week to stay with me, and the results came while I was with them. So,
that's so cute.
So they were the first to know. 2 little girls. And they were jumping about saying, oh, grandma. They call me Gogo.
Gogo.
So are you a queen? I said, oh yeah, indeed. So yeah.
Yep, you are now a queen.
My 2 best fans.
That's really
so we
cute.
then called my other children to tell them about it. They're like, oh, you kept that quiet, Mom. No, well, if I hadn't got the title, I wasn't going to mention it.
Yeah, I just kept it hidden. No one would ever know. That's so nice, though. It's nice that they're supportive.
I had fun doing it. Yeah. But they were really surprised that I did that, and they're happy for me.
That's really nice that you've got the support of your family with it. That's so cute. So,
well, they know I've always liked fashion and doing things on a stage, but obviously because I had to raise them and I was running around with a full-time job and making sure. So they know I'm interested in stuff like that. I just didn't have the time.
So when is your reign till? When are the next finals of Regal World then? Do you know?
We ran till August, so my reign will stop in August.
Are you involved in the finals at all, or is it another virtual finals? Or are they going to go live?
No, we've already won. We won 21.
Yes,
we won 21. So our reign is from 21 August to 21 to 22.
Yes, sorry, I mean like do you help in the next finals at all? Like do you like get involved in the judging in that as part of your reign or anything like that?
I will just wait for the CEO. She hasn't said that to us, but
Oh, so you
we
don't
are
know
we are in
yet.
touch. Yeah, we don't know yet, but she's always in touch with us, and just to see what we're doing, and she gives us some tasks sometimes. For example, we jointly did a video for Mental Health Day, and another video jointly for Kindness Day. So it's just things like that we can do. There's 5 of us because we have the different categories.
Yeah. So do you feel that you have quite a good like pageant sisterhood then in your pageant system? You all
Oh,
do
oh
a lot of
yeah.
things.
Oh yes, yes, yes. We actually in touch all the time, and we tell each
Oh,
doing and encourage each other. And if someone's feeling unwell or anything like that, yeah, we look after each other like that, and
oh,
even give each other ideas. Just recently, I put my sister queen from Australia to
oh,
be a judge in there was a competition and they were looking for a judge, but they didn't
mm,
want a UK-based one. So
yeah.
my sister Queen, and she is a judge on that. So it's things like that, we are in touch, and yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. It's very important to have the support of all your sister queens in your pageants. It really is important.
Yeah, and recently, our junior queen, she was involved in an event in Birmingham, and she got me a VIP ticket. So yeah,
Oh,
so I
that's
went.
so much fun.
Yeah, yeah. So there were 2 queens there, and people were looking and thinking, "Oh, how come you're 21, 22?" I said, "Yeah, she's the junior queen. I'm the classic queen. It's not just, we're in the same system." Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah.
that's so good. Okay, so next I have a fun question for you. So, if you could have any superpower in the whole world, what would it be and why?
I would go for being able to change time.
Oh, yeah.
Um, yeah, I'll bring things right back to where there was not so much of use of fertilizer, because I believe fertilizer is responsible for a lot of conditions that people have now, health-wise. So if I could bring back time, I'd bring right back so people could have just organic food, and a lot of diseases that we come across now would probably not be there, and the earth would just remain with natural ingredients, natural soil, natural minerals, and everything unchanged, and just better earth,
Yeah.
really.
Oh, that's a
Mm.
lovely answer because
Mm.
you're the whole reason you want to have a superpower is to help people. And I love that. Like that's nice. That you are just such a caring person, I can tell with your job and everything. That's really nice.
Perfect.
So I've got my last question of your interview, which is if you could give a piece of advice to someone who was just starting out in the pageant world, what piece of advice would you give them?
I would encourage them to go in, first of all, to make sure don't come out. Um, Even if you think you can't do it, or you think, oh, feeling that is a daunting thing, just go for it. Believe in yourself. There will be lots of support there. All the pageants that I know, there is a lot of support for each other. So there will be people to help. If you feel there's something that you're not confident with, they will help you, and you can always seek help anyway. There's help all around to carry on your tasks, and any advice that you might need, there's always somebody out there who can just help you. So you don't have to be anybody's beautiful. You are your own beautiful. So if you think it's something you want to do and just show the world out there what you are, who you are, go for it. Go for it. And you will find after the pageant, you might come out of there a more confident person, and you'll find friends, and you'll find a lot of other skills, public speaking, which even interviews techniques while you're doing pageant. You're having fun, but at the same time, there is so much that you're absorbing without actually thinking about it. And obviously, it's a platform just to show how beautiful you are.
Oh, that's lovely advice. Well, thank you so much for coming on to Graceful Pageant Interviews. So for anybody watching, make sure that you go on, you follow her journey and everything that's going on. You're doing some amazing work. And for everyone watching, make sure that you follow, like, subscribe, everything. So once again, thank you for coming on today. And I wish you the best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much.